There are a lot of beautiful places in the world, but Lofoten might be the most beautiful place. A chain of islands far north in Norway, above the Arctic Circle. Spectacular nature, crystal clear blue water, and weather changing in an instant. Lofoten is also known for cod, yeah, the fish. Dried cod is somewhat of a delicacy here. You'll see it hanging on display all over the islands. And the people here are known for being very direct, or as we say in Norway, they speak from the liver. And they also swear a lot. They're known for that too. This trip was a surprise birthday present from my girlfriend. We stayed in Henningsvær the entire time, a town perhaps best known for having the most beautiful soccer field in the world. Lofoten Islands were first inhabited 11,000 years ago. Later it became home to the Vikings, and this is where the largest Viking longhouse was found. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this picture, and there's actually a video of it too. Yeah, it definitely wasn't as spectacular as it looked, but this video is not about exposing myself. Lofoten has some world-class bouldering, and that's what this video is about. This is your first time bouldering outside, Marte?
Yeah, I'm kind of scared that I won't be able to climb anything that's above like 4+.
And this one, Kingfisher 7A, I've heard that everyone should try it regardless of the level, because it's so nice.
I guess I need to try it too.
Or wouldn't you say, Matias?
Yeah, and I think also it's pretty epic to have our first outdoor bouldering session on this iconic boulder. This is my local crag actually. Like I started bouldering like only 4 years ago after I moved away from here, but my village is just 10 minutes that direction, so this is one of the closest boulders to where I grew up.
And you've done this boulder, right?
Yeah, I've done this boulder twice.
But you've not done the sit start?
No.
Maybe we should try the sit start.
Maybe I should try the sit start, but I don't even know if I'm in shape to do it at all now, because it's pretty on my limit, and it's been raining for 3 weeks here, so I haven't really been bouldering at all.
So we have 3 crash pads now. I guess it's enough for this boulder. The top out doesn't look so bad. It's like on the way here it was raining, and now it's nice. And then I guess we're gonna have some sun.
I wouldn't bet on the sun though. Yeah, but it's not like Bergen.
It's not like Bergen, that's good. Nothing is like Bergen though. Classic.
That's so easy, man. I've never seen anyone do it that fast.
That was very easy.
The friction couldn't have been any better.
Yeah.
Now it's perfect.
Sweet.
Because it just rains, so the rock is clean. There's a little bit of wind, and it's like 10 degrees Celsius. It's perfect.
Are you supposed to climb on top of a boulder when you finish it?
You need to top out this.
Okay.
But on some boulders, you just let go of the top jug. But it's always nicer if you have to top out a boulder.
Yeah, totally, man.
Yeah, because then you're standing on top of it, you feel like you really conquered it. It's so sticky right now that it feels like you can hold on to anything.
Nice.
It's officially a flash party! Now people can see how it's for normal people. But I can't really warm up on 7Bs.
No.
So I normally wouldn't ask you to try a 7A, but this one is exceptionally good. What would you say about the Lofoten rock?
I actually almost only bouldered outside Oslo in Østmarka and in Lofoten, and the Lofoten is way superior.
Yeah.
Where do you start?
You start one hand on this one
Okay.
and one on this.
Oh,
if you
okay.
can reach there. If not, you just start with both on that.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, it's your first time climbing
That's why.
outside.
It's a great way to start your outdoor climbing career, I think.
Yeah.
Normally this is the rock that ends up on the front pages of the magazines.
Yeah.
So
I can try it like one more time maybe. Oh, herregud, that wasn't very far.
well, now you have to come back.
Yeah, you have to train a bunch first. I think with your progression lately, you're gonna quickly get on that level. So this one is 7A plus, you said, right?
It's a nice boulder.
Yeah.
Maybe more. It's not only a red like the other one. Very good. Magnus, you still got it. Did you rest yourself into shape? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like often when I don't climb so much or train so much, I lose a little bit of weight, and that's also pretty good for outdoor climbing especially.
All right.
So I feel light as a feather.
All right. Good.
Åker till höger.
Nice. Beklager Silmos, men jeg falt jo.
Falt du?
Ja. Mens du holdt på.
Kom igjen. Kom igjen, Matias. That was a good attempt.
Didn't believe in it.
You gotta believe, man.
I have to believe, if not, there's not even a point. Yeah, and you know when you project it, you do it so many times, so you have like all the moves really quickly. Now I had to stop every time and like, how was it to do it?
Yeah, you have to think about the moves.
Yeah.
When you project something, you don't think about it, you just act.
And I don't have the, this is totally below your level. This is at the peak of my level, so then it's kind of different.
You've done this before though, right, Matias?
Yeah, I've done it a couple of years ago, but now I didn't have a chance. It's been my personal best for over a year now, so I have to.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like I have to start doing exercises.
Well, you said you just bought a moon wall.
I just ordered it, yeah, a couple of days ago.
That's gonna make a difference when you start training on the moon wall.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Because the gym over here, it's only open like three times a week.
Oh, okay. I think this is like one of the nicest boulders that I ever tried.
What is it about it that makes it so nice? I mean, I don't understand how.
The rock quality is amazing, and also how it climbs, and just the way that the rock is shaped.
Yeah, even me, who's a bit more noob than him, feel the same.
Yeah. And it's also like the only way up that rock. You know, it's not like, oh, you're not allowed to go out right, you're not allowed to go out left. It's just like so simple. You start on a jug, and you finish, and you stand on top of the boulder. How was the fall, by the way?
Wet and cold. I felt so bad because you were gonna flash it.
Yeah.
And now the video is really bad. I was like,
Oh, we'll get a nice fail.
yeah.
This is how it is. where should we go next then?
Maybe we should go to Monster so that you get to try something a little bit more than one try.
That's an 8A, right?
Yeah, it's an 8A. You've been flashing everything, so now I think we have to go up to the 8s to knock you down a little.
I don't have any beta on this, but I'm still gonna try to flash it. It's gonna be difficult. There are a lot of different holes. I don't know which ones to use, but I don't really care. I'm gonna give it one flash burn, and if not, I'm just gonna try to send it as quickly as possible.
It's a little bit above my level, but I'll try it with you, Magnus.
Ja. På den helt her oppe, og så gå til krimpen, legge en hiløk, og så gå videre høyre ovenfra.
This is what separates Magnus from the rest of us, or the pros from the noobs. It took him like 1 minute to figure out, like, and he has an idea. For me, it would take like a couple of days. You can tell by the way that he looks at it and how he solves it that he's been doing this before.
It's a little bit cold now.
Yeah.
But it's like perfect for bouldering. It's almost cheating when it's this good. My fingers froze a little bit now.
Går det bra?
Yeah. It's good. It was just dry fire.
Oh, okay.
It hurts a lot though.
But still, you don't want to warm up.
No.
You don't want to warm up. No, it's cool.
I thought I had it that time.
I was not ready for the sound of you falling. That was sounded more intense than at the boulder gym.
Come on. Whoa.
Still not as strong as Magnus.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got scared because I jammed my heel in so high. I was like, I'm gonna break it off if I fall now.
Oh, lift up.
Oh.
I'm glad we found something you thought was a little bit hard, although it was third try. There's an 8B around the corner.
What do you say?
It'd be cool to try the moves at least.
Yeah.
I think this is the hardest boulder in Lofoten.
Pressure's on.
Well, actually the pressure is off then.
Yeah.
Nice, come on.
Man. Oh.
Yeah, at least I got to match that. Oh, that's hard, that match. Such a bad undercling.
You did it differently than you thought you were?
Either go like this,
Yeah.
come in and match, and then you have to turn this around. But I think this way is better,
Yeah.
because you don't have to do that move.
Maybe you can try with a 1 minute of warm up and see if that helps.
But I'm just gonna try all the moves.
Yeah.
And then start trying it from the ground again. I can't get my fingers into it now.
Weird how you managed to do
Weird how I
that
did that
the first time.
move on the first try.
Yeah.
That's why I don't warm up. So now my fingers are warm and sweaty.
You're saying you're better when you're cold?
Yeah.
That's some badass shit. Come on! Come on! Come on!
Alt nå.
Come on! Come on!
Ja. Oh.
It feels impossible now. I don't know how I did that first time.
You did it very easily too. So
Yeah.
shirt comes on. That's a bit unusual for you.
Yeah. Well, that means it's over. But we're gonna try a 7C, a classic 7C. It was one of the first 7Cs. It was like the hardest boulder in Lofoten for a while. You should get to climb a little bit as well.
Yeah, I need to try
So
a
far you've only touched a few holds on Kingfisher. And it would be cool to come back here and try some of these boulders for real. I mean, this is not the only 8B here. There are more.
Yeah, there are a lot of hard boulders here.
Yeah, and a lot of projects, and I think it'd be cool to spend like a month up here.
But don't you take like little 2 short breaks when you're trying these hard boulders? Like normally I
Yeah.
think people do like at least 5-minute breaks when they're on 8Bs.
I don't have patience for that. This one looks hard for 7C. It's hard to say how to do it. I don't really have a plan.
I couldn't get very far, so I don't remember that much.
Yeah.
There's this story about this German really strong climber who was here when he saw the other guy struggling with him, and then he just laughed and said, "Ha, you idiots, it's a hook." Back in the days when you could be a bit cocky, you know?
Yeah. You're saying you're not allowed to be cocky anymore?
I think you are, but people are so politically correct these days.
Yay!
I have a new mission here in bouldering. I became a reference boulderer, which is kind of pretty cool, but hard. No, it's not that hard, but
That's nice. Okay, I think that was it for me today. Now you guys can climb for the rest of the day. But that was a really cool boulder.
glad you enjoyed it.
You want to try too?
I'm gonna have a go so that you have a reference point. Looked a little bit too easy there.
Work on this, and then right foot's just right down, yeah. And then you go left hand to this, and then left hand, and then you release the toe. Yeah, something like here. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Go.
I don't feel it.
Come on.
Oh,
That was good. Really good.
I did a different beta here. Oh, fuck, what am I supposed to do now? Ooh. It will be a PB when I do this shit.
Yeah.
I have a mental block on this. Sorry. Not today, but one day.
Is it easy to find people to boulder with here in Lofoten?
It's not that easy. Like I've been messaging these guys on Instagram, be like, "Hey guys, I need a crew." But we live an hour apart as well, so it's not that easy.
Yeah.
And I really suck at bouldering alone because I get scared and I don't push myself enough.
Like you're surfing as well, right?
I do bouldering and surfing, and then I have like this place in Flagstad that I rent out to tourists. So
Yeah.
I have like it's a small guest house. That's where I'm building the moon wall actually, to try to get more climbers to visit us. Surfing and bouldering is world class. I only bouldered here and I only surfed here, or I surfed other places as well. But with bouldering, I have some sort of natural talent. With surfing, I have absolutely no talent at all. But I still enjoy it a lot. I think actually, bouldering sort of makes you like a little bit like this, and then with surfing makes you a little bit like this. So maybe if you do both, you'll be a bit normal.
You sure you want your first ever boulder to be a high ball? It's pretty high.
Oh, it's a high boulder.
I mean,
it looks like it's like a 4+ or 3+ or something like that. So. Getting down was the hardest part.
was that a good warm-up?
Yeah, that was okay.
Yeah.
I climbed super slowly though. I just wanted to be sure that I didn't take any risks since we only have 2 crash pads.
Yeah. It was pretty sketchy. I mean, that boulder was probably like 6 meters tall. So this here is a 6A and it looks really nice. I think it's perfect grade for you, but it's like there's one pretty long move. So the landing here is kind of bad. As you see, it's not flat. I don't know, I think I should climb it first just to find the good holds and find the beta.
Yeah, I love that.
And then I can also put some chalk and some tick marks maybe if you need to.
Do you have to like top it?
Yeah, this one you have to top out.
Okay.
Some boulders you top out, some boulders you don't. There are no colored holes here except for white holes. And I think this is a sit start too. So you have to start really low. Start here probably. From a sitting position you have to do a lift off. So like this. And then you can start.
Okay, and then you start.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So that's harder than doing a stand start?
Yeah. I don't know, you could do this boulder as a stand start too.
Yeah.
There's not so many furrows here.
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a little bit sketchy for you maybe.
Oh.
So the first move was actually not so easy.
Okay.
So maybe you should just start with the stand start and then you can do the sit start later if you do the stand start.
Okay.
I'll give you a good spot at least.
I feel a lot safer just having someone spotting me. Is that the correct word?
Yeah.
Spotting?
Yeah. That was scary?
Yeah, it was really scary. It was fun though, I get a lot of adrenaline. It was really scary. Probably looked super stupid on the camera. Got up like 1 meter.
The problem isn't the height, the problem is that it's so uneven, the ground.
Yeah.
So you feel like you fall really weird.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't able to try my hardest because I was scared. And I was like, I have to jump! I have to jump!
Maybe we should try a different one.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think we need more pads for this one.
Yeah, I think that one over there is like a 5+ or maybe 6A. A lot of small holes, which I like. Yeah, it would be nice to like finish a boulder that's a bit harder than like 4+, so.
Yeah. Maybe not the most fun boulder, but yeah.
I like it though, because it was a really small, crimpy holes.
Yeah, there were holes everywhere, but none of them were like really good.
Yeah, I'm not good at knowing like what's a good looking boulder. You keep talking about like
nice line.
Yeah, nice line, and like to me like everything kind of looks the same.
Yeah.
But you're always like, oh my god, this is so like aesthetically like it's
like
so
Kingfisher
beautiful.
is a nice line.
Yeah.
It's very obvious where to climb on that boulder.
I mean, to me it wouldn't have been if like you didn't tell me, but
You also have tape on your finger.
yeah, hardcore. I was just waiting for that to happen, so I was like, yes, I can tape my fingers now.
Look like a real climber.
Yeah, I always see that on Instagram, you know, people taping their fingers.
Make sure to like and subscribe as always. Check out Marte on Instagram. Also check out the Wrong Knee shop. And we'll see you guys in the next video.